Echoes of eternity.
Strength and honor!
Well, a decent amount of wind and rain as we head through the balance of tonight, and looks like you just might need the umbrella for tomorrow as well. Complete weather details tonight at 11.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, the Biden administration has given the okay for U.S. missiles in Ukraine to be used on Russia. We'll have the latest developments on this historic announcement. Plus, we hear the latest on Trump's picks to his administration, including the role of Transportation Secretary. And Friends of Shires Planetarium is announcing the next phase in its fundraising campaign, looking to upgrade their facility. Your 19 News at 11 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 11.
Showers and windy conditions, a good bet here for the Marquette area on Tuesday, with good wind gusts up to 25, maybe 30 in the morning here. Light rain will continue into the afternoon. We'll get close to 50 degrees, though, with that good breeze as we head on through the rest of the day. And all the Upper Peninsula looks good for rain, again with the heavier, steadier rainfall primarily during the morning hours, highs in the lower 50s. Rest of the forecast coming up later in the show. Kevin?
Thanks, Tom. Tomorrow marks 1,000 days since Russia invaded Ukraine, with war reaching the 3-year mark in February. Now, the Biden administration has greenlit a major policy shift in how Ukraine uses U.S. ballistic missiles. It comes as North Korean troops join the fight with joining Russian forces. Torian Small reports from the White House and is following the situation from Washington.
President Biden is using his final weeks in office to okay Ukraine's use of U.S. ballistic missiles for attacks inside Russia. The U.S. supplied Ukraine with the Army tactical missile system last year, which can strike targets up to 190 miles away. The White House had concerns using the weapons on targets in Russia would escalate the war. But now Biden is approving their use across the border.
The United States strongly supports Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity.
Recently, 11,000 North Korean troops joined Russian forces, a move experts say pushed the Biden administration to act.
The increased escalation by Putin, bringing in North Korean troops, really solidifying this as a global conflict with troops from North Korea fighting in Europe. I think that was the last straw for the Biden administration.
In his nightly video address, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says the longer-range missiles will speak for themselves. Time should be invested not to talk to someone in Moscow, but to force Russia to end the war, he said. His message came shortly after Russia launched one of its largest attacks in months on Ukrainian civilians, killing at least 11 and injuring dozens in Odessa. Volunteers in Kyiv have created a massive memorial to mark 1,000 days of war, each blue and yellow flag honoring a soldier who died fighting the Russian invaders.
President-elect Trump claims he can bring a quick end to the war, though it's unclear what that would mean for the parts of Ukraine that Russia currently controls. This as the Trump transition marches ahead as controversy builds over several of the president-elect's choices, including his pick for Matt Gaetz for U.S. Attorney General. Christiane Benavidez reports from West Palm Beach, Florida.
President-elect Donald Trump says he is picking former Wisconsin Representative Sean Duffy, now a Fox News host, to be his transportation secretary. The announcement comes as Trump's choice of Matt Gaetz for U.S. Attorney General faces a backlash from Democrats and some Republicans on Capitol Hill.
Mr. Gaetz has been credibly accused of engaging in sexual misconduct with a minor, illicit drug use, sex trafficking, bribery, and obstructing government investigations into his alleged misconduct. And I might remind those listening to this debate, we're talking about Donald Trump's choice to be the Attorney General of the United States of America.
Senate Judiciary Chairman Dick Durbin called on the House Ethics Committee to share the report on its investigation into Gaetz's alleged behavior. Gaetz has denied all wrongdoing and called the committee's investigation a smear. Two sources tell CBS News the committee is expected to meet this Wednesday. Joel Leopard is the attorney for two women who testified before the committee. He said his clients told the panel they were paid to have sex with Gates at a party in Orlando, Florida in 2017. One woman testified she witnessed Gates having sex with a minor.
She arrived at the party. She had sex with Representative Gates within minutes of her arrival. Later on, when she was walking out to the pool area, she observed to her right Representative Gates having sex with her friend, who was 17 at the time.
Under Trump Attorney General Bill Barr, the Department of Justice launched an investigation into Gates in 2019. But last year, the Biden Justice Department informed him they would not be bringing charges.
The Trump team released this statement Monday night saying, quote, Matt Gaetz will be the next attorney general. He's the right man for the job and will end the weaponization of our justice system. These are baseless allegations intended to derail the second Trump administration. The Biden Justice Department investigated Gaetz for years and cleared him of wrongdoing. The only people who went to prison over these allegations were those lying about Matt Gaetz. Families of the victims of the Oxford school shooting are looking to sue the school district. Gino Vici has the latest developments from Oxford.
Today is a call to action for the state to conduct an investigation of the Oxford shooting.
That's Steve St. Juliana, the father of Hannah St. Juliana. She was one of the 4 students shot and killed in the deadly mass shooting November 30th, 2021 at Oxford High School.
Our repeated attempts to discuss directly with the AG has been declined. Specifically, the Attorney General has said she can't do an investigation because, 1, she doesn't have the authority, 2, that she needs an invitation from the local school board, and 3, that she needs probable cause.
So far, the families of the victims have attempted to sue the Oxford School District. It's been a 3-year investigation into what went wrong. Parents like Tate Mear's father, Buck Mear, say so far investigations into the district's role have gone nowhere because the school refuses to cooperate.
I think the people in the state of Michigan need to be aware, all the people who work in schools need to be aware that we haven't learned a thing from this.
So today in Oxford, parents are demanding the Attorney General, Dana Nessel, get involved and get answers and force the district to play ball.
Our involvement on both fronts was soundly rejected.
However, Attorney General Nessel saying she has reached out to the prosecutor and the sheriff repeatedly, but she's been denied on numerous occasions.
So we offered immediately to help the Oakland County Sheriff's Department in their investigation. They declined. The sheriff flat out refused, said absolutely not. I asked the Oakland County prosecutor if they desired or were interested in our help. I offered it over and over and over again. Each time, the Oakland County prosecutor refused.
Oxford parents say they are not giving up this fight for answers until the district is properly investigated. Shira's Planetarium is getting a major upgrade. WZMQ reporter Samuel McKnight spoke to the facility's staff about its historic renovation.
The Shira's Planetarium has been a staple of Marquette and the Map School District since it opened in 1965. Now it's getting a much-needed upgrade.
There's really just so many ways that we could use this space that is way bigger than just a classroom for our students, which is really what the planetarium is right now. And
we're going to be able to take feet off the ground, launch on adventures that have never before been done in the Shiras, and it's super exciting.
Since the old digital projector broke in 2017, the facility has been doing what it can with the equipment it has.
One of the things that we did was install a laser system, and that really saved our facility. Having a laser system and doing laser shows and making that kind of our focus and creating laser shows with students is really what kept us open at all.
With the help of local fundraising and state grants, the planetarium has most of the $1 million it needs for the renovation.
Friends of Shira's Planetarium Group formed and started bringing together other partners to the table, and so that's when we saw some other partnerships come in from other area foundations and businesses and organizations, and so that process is what's got us to this just over $760,000.
A new cutting-edge digital projector is being special ordered from Germany that the staff says will create countless new opportunities in the space.
This will be the type of facility that's so rare that we'll get people traveling here to see the facility. We already have requests to have conferences held here. This will be something that will help the tourism industry of Marquette.
It opens a lot of capability that we don't currently have, and that will extend, into astronomy and beyond.
The planetarium will close temporarily sometime in early 2025 to finish the renovation process and plans to be open to the public with the new improvements by September of that same year. Samuel McKnight, WZMQ 19 News, Marquette.
The planetarium is looking for help from the community to raise the remaining $240,000. If you'd like to get involved, we have a link on our website with more information. Tom DeVecchio has your first warning weather forecast coming up after the break. Plus, Sean Diddy Combs is being accused of blackmail as he remains in custody. And organic carrots are being recalled across the country following reports of an E. coli outbreak, including one person from Michigan. We're back in 2 minutes.
Buckles Party Store, it's where the party starts in Calumet, with an awesome beer selection featuring domestic, foreign, and craft brew beer, a great selection of wine, just about any kind of liquor you want, and a great range of tobacco products. Buckles Party Store in Calumet, it's where the party starts for everyone.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. 3, 2. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market.
And don't forget,
This week, Colbert's got President Bill Clinton, Casey Musgraves, from Gladiator 2, Paul Mescal, and Josh Brolin. Colbert's all new, CBS this week.
Running my business, I'm always worried about managing logistics. The last thing I want to be concerned about is our banking. That's why I use First Bank. They make it all about me.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
May the light in your heart and in your home shine extra bright this holiday season.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
WZMQ 19, CBS for the Upper Peninsula.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Tom DeVecchio.
Looking at wet conditions for the balance of tonight and into tomorrow. Decent rain, particularly during the morning hours. So as you're heading to work or school, definitely want to make sure you have the raincoat handy. Maybe some snowflakes toward the middle of the weekend, perhaps a light accumulation in the interior sections of the Upper Peninsula. As is usually the case this time of year, the lake shore areas probably won't see much, including Marquette itself. But you're going to see some rain for tomorrow. Make sure the kids have a raincoat on here as they go to school for the day on Tuesday. And coming home, the rain will diminish, maybe dry, we'll see, but we'll keep still about a 50-50 chance that at least you'll see some showers. And there will be a chilly wind for the day, even though the temperatures get close to 50. So make sure they're dressed for wet weather and for that chilly wind. Here comes the rain moving through for tonight and into the mid-morning hours tomorrow. Good steady rain is expected at times, but as we go through the afternoon, you can see things start to taper off, and by the evening, just a few leftover showers across the Upper Peninsula, and we will keep the cloudy skies around in the area. Rainfall amounts, we're looking at anywhere from 1/3, maybe close to an inch there, as you can see in Eagle Harbor, as far as the rainfall goes. So there'll be some good, steady amounts of rain going into the midday hours, even on Wednesday. Now, as mentioned, there is a possibility that we'll see some snow showers probably Wednesday night and into Thursday. And I just realized I didn't move this out far enough here toward the end of the week, but we are expecting maybe up to an inch right now. The problem is that the models do not have a good handle on the location of the storm systems, and that of course will have a big effect on just how much snow we get. And not really bullish on a lot, but it will be mainly in those interior sections of the Upper Peninsula. Going back to tonight, though, it's all rain. Temperatures lower to mid-40s, again staying well above normal for this time of year. And we're going to keep temperatures close to 50 or lower 50s for tomorrow. Rain steady at times in the morning, diminishing as we head on into the afternoon and becoming more scattered. As for the rest of the forecast, Wednesday we'll try to get a little sun at times, but there is a chance we'll see some showers redevelop during the afternoon. You can see unsettled weather for Thursday into Friday. Keeping it all rain in Marquette. Maybe a few wet flakes of snow at night. We're again farther inland. A light coating of accumulation possible. We'll keep it dry and chilly for Saturday and Sunday. Then another round of rain or a little wet snow for the beginning of next week.
All right, thank you, Tom. Prosecutors are urging a New York judge to reject the latest bail request from music mogul Sean Combs, accusing him of attempted blackmail from behind bars. In a court filing on Friday, prosecutors claim Combs instructed his family to contact potential witnesses and victims, sought to intimidate them into silence, and used other inmates' phones and messaging apps to avoid monitoring. Prosecutors say he's also trying to influence potential jurors with social media posts like this one showing Combs' children celebrating his birthday over the phone with him.
And what we see is somebody who allegedly is violating prison guidelines, trying to reach out to witnesses, potentially to silence them or get favorable treatment. So his campaign to try and reach the jury, I think, has spectacularly backfired to the extent that people are talking about this prosecution filing.
Combs has pleaded not guilty to sex trafficking, coercion, and physical and sexual abuse, and is currently awaiting trial. Tonight, health officials are investigating an outbreak of E. coli in multiple states linked to organic carrots. The CDC says 39 illnesses have been reported, 15 people have been hospitalized, and 1 person has died. Meg Oliver tells us what we should look out for.
The organic carrots were sold at major retailers like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and Target. The cases are spread across 18 states, with the highest number in Washington, Minnesota, and New York. This outbreak comes less than a month after McDonald's removed quarter pounders from the menu at some locations when fresh slivered onions were linked to E. coli contamination. A CBS News analysis found foodborne illnesses have increased 42% since 2013 in regions the CDC monitors. Don Schaffner is a professor of food science at Rutgers University.
How does E. coli get on our food?
It may have happened with contamination in the field, or it may have been a problem in the distribution chain that further amplified the risk.
Grimway Farms issued a voluntary recall of the carrots on Saturday, advising consumers to check their refrigerators and throw away any affected products.
The best way to ensure that something is safe from pathogenic bacteria is by cooking, but unless we all develop a taste for cooked salads, that's probably a non-starter.
In a statement, Grimway Farms says customer health is among their highest priorities, and they are conducting a review of their growing, harvest, and processing practices.
One of the people found with E. coli in this latest group is from Michigan. Still to come on your 19 News, Mission of Hope in Escanaba is starting their annual turkey drive for families in need this Thanksgiving. We'll have the details after this.
John's Auto has been voted the #1 dealer to buy pre-owned vehicle for longer than I've been alive. If you're looking for a vehicle, or if you're looking for someone to help with your current car, or if you need to get yours looking like new again, come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
It's men's night at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette. Join me for fun, food, music, prizes, and more. This year's grand prize is the ultimate outdoor package with prizes from Marquette Golf Club and the Marquette Sports Rack. Join me Friday, December 13th from 5 to 8 p.m. Whether it's your first time or 20th time, come be part of the men's night tradition at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette.
Richardson Jewelers.
What's happening in Washington affects you directly here in the Upper Peninsula. I'm Rachel Knapp.
And I'm Brendan Scanlon. We track the issues and positions of the elected lawmakers you send to Washington.
We're on Capitol Hill every day reporting on what you care about most.
Education, your money, student loans, health care, safety, and privacy.
Coverage you can count on live from our bureau in America's capital.
Only here on WZMQ 19 News.
Top investigators and police use the latest forensic science to uncover the truth and solve real cases. The devil is always in the details. Forensic Factor.
Is your parents' car sounding funny? Do you hear any clunks, rattles, squeaks, or leaks? Tell them to call John's Auto Service Department for fast, friendly, and affordable service. Come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. AAA expects the Thanksgiving travel season to be a record breaker, which means packed planes and potential traffic troubles. Nearly 80 million Americans are expected to travel 50 miles or more. Chris Van Cleve has more on what to expect.
Brendan Lane will be hitting the road to see family this Thanksgiving.
It's always been a great tradition to go up to north of New York City and spend some time in the Big Apple and then also spend time with family as well.
And he won't be alone. AAA expects nearly 72 million will drive 50 miles or more, a record high, up from last year and pre-pandemic numbers.
Out of all of the holidays, Thanksgiving is the one that most people travel. So that's why you're going to have the airports be the most crowded they are out of the whole year, and also the roads.
Gas prices are more than 25 cents a gallon cheaper than this time last year, and about half the country is paying $3 or less a gallon. AAA says domestic airfare will cost you a bit more, though, compared to 2023, up about 3%. But that's not stopping people from flying. United Airlines is planning for the busiest Thanksgiving travel period it's ever seen. The nation's 4 largest carriers all expect more flyers than last year.
You did not want to travel for Thanksgiving.
No, we wanted them to come to us.
We met Roscoe and Judy Nelson at the Las Vegas airport, squeezing in a pre-holiday trip to Disneyland. Their family will be driving to them this Thanksgiving.
Why would you travel at Thanksgiving? It's horrible.
The airlines expect to start getting busy this Friday. They're planning to fly some 31 million people during the holiday stretch. That's a new record. The busiest days to fly, the day before Thanksgiving and the Sunday after. Pretty similar story on the roads, but AAA says they've also seen a surge in people leaving on Tuesday because often kids don't have school on Wednesday.
A Delta County nonprofit is helping families in need put a delicious meal on the table this Thanksgiving. Mission of Hope is hosting its 3rd annual turkey drive on Friday. Families can sign up to receive a free turkey, which Meyer is providing to Mission of Hope at sale price. They can pick up their turkeys at Wellspring Community Church's Friendsgiving celebration at 6 p.m. Mission of Hope says the need is even greater than last year, with 100 families already signed up for a free turkey.
I'll never forget the year somebody knocked on our door and there was a basket. I had a turkey in it and some other things. Thanksgiving was always a very special meal for our family, but things were really, really tight at that time in our lives. And that just helped us continue that family tradition, and we hope that that's what it does for everybody else.
There are still a few days to register for a turkey, and you can visit our website for more details. There's some upcoming holiday fun happening at the Peter White Public Library in Marquette. On Insights Tonight, we spoke with their communications coordinator, Andrea Marsh, about their Winter Wonderland Walk. Here's part of that conversation. Tell us about this walk.
Okay, so this walk started in 1995 with Bryn Smith, and so far we've tried to have it as many years as we could. Sometimes the building was under construction. If we remember way back in 2000. We didn't have one for obvious reasons, but we're bringing it back, and we're hoping to have an amazing turnout of participants registering their organization to decorate a tree in Peter White's Huron Mountain Gallery Club and beyond, fingers crossed. So yeah, if you are a part of a community organization, you can register a tree. We have 4 options. You can have us set you up a tree with lights, without lights, or you can bring your own tree with lights or without lights. Just let me know so I can make sure that your tree is where it needs to be for electricity purposes. Your tree can have a theme, and we're bringing back voter choice. So you get to walk around, enjoy these trees, vote on which tree you think has the best theme, the best ornaments, overall quirky things. In 1995, the People's Choice Award was the NMU's cosmetology school, and their theme was Tweeze the Night Before Christmas. And they had a mannequin head as their star. So just a reminder, you should always look good for the holidays.
For sure, and obviously plenty of room for creativity, it sounds
Absolutely. So I'm the person who gets all of these submissions, and some of the themes so far that have been rolling in, I am so excited to see what our community can come up with.
And how is this generally received usually, Andrea?
Usually a lot of people are very excited about it. Last year we had a lower turnout, so we're hoping to get a lot of registrations in our inbox. School children from throughout the MAP school district, they come in on school buses, they walk around. So the visibility for your organization and your organization's creativity is exposed to many, 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 many people.
You can find that full conversation on WZMQ19.com. Looking for a little Monday pick-me-up? This next story may just do the trick. It comes from across the pond in a classroom where the subject is simple, but the lessons learned are pretty powerful. Tina Krause has the story from London.
Second graders are busy counting at this elementary school in London, but not for math class.
My bucket's already getting full.
They're adding up ways to show kindness and filling buckets full of thoughtful gestures.
Give a hug, play together, help friends.
What began as a fundraising project for children's charities
Wow, my bucket is so full of happiness.
has spiraled into a continuous campaign where every act of compassion counts.
I give my heart to everybody.
In 5th grade,
Kindness means me.
the Kindness Challenge has students searching a bit deeper for a definition.
Compassion, empathy, gentle and helping.
And friends inspiring each other to be their best selves.
If someone's sad and upset, you can talk to them and ask them if they want to play with you, so they can put the sadness behind them.
Kindness means to me when you treat others how you want to be treated.
Part of the lesson is learning what to do when things go wrong.
Say sorry when you've hurt someone. If nobody says kindness, the world would just be a really sad place.
Irrefutable insight from students who've turned kindness into a real class act.
Kindness challenges are growing in popularity at schools here in the U.S. as well. Tom DeVecchio has your final look at weather after the break, and we check out a massive cat show in Italy this past weekend. We'll be right back.
This week, Colbert's got President Bill Clinton, Casey Musgraves, from Gladiator 2, Paul Mescal, and Josh Brolin. Colbert's all new, CBS this week.
Help! When you fall and can't get help, you will lie on the floor for hours or days in constant, terrible anguish. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast. Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-998-6449. That's 1-800-998-6449.
If you don't have final expense life insurance, this message is for you. LifeCare provides valuable information about whole life insurance to help cover final expenses, medical bills, burial costs, and other final expenses. A final expense life insurance policy is fast and available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exam, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral costing $9,420 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses. Your premium will never increase. Your policy will have a cash value and a death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense life insurance with a lifetime lock, call 800-309-8594. 800-309-8594.
She's fair.
Untrue, Your Honor.
What, you're going to have your turn.
She's inquisitive.
What in the world led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
It's going to be a wet one and increasingly breezy as we go through the rest of tonight. But the temperatures are well above freezing here. In fact, pretty much above normal for this time of year for daytime highs. So we'll stay in the lower to mid 40s. Good chance of rain that could be heavy at times. And we'll keep the breezy conditions for tomorrow. A decent amount of rainfall expected, particularly in the morning. They'll start to diminish and get more scattered as we head into the afternoon. Temperatures will be in the lower 50s, maybe a few upper 40s as we head off toward the east. And we'll keep a chance of some showers as we head on toward Wednesday, and definitely temperatures going down here. Now for Marquette itself, for Thursday into Friday, we're going to keep it pretty much rain, maybe some wet flakes of snow at night, but no accumulations. That may be different for those of you on the interior side. We'll be watching. We keep it cloudy, but dry and chilly for the upcoming weekend. Kevin?
Thanks, Tom. Finally tonight, hundreds of felines and their breeders are taking over the capital of Italy for the 26th annual Super Cat Show, the country's largest cat showcase. The event hosts the world's most exotic and rare feline breeds, including Burmese, Chartreuse, Devon Rex, Norwegian Forest Cats, Maine Coons, Sphinx Cats, and more. In addition to being admired from their display cages, the cats are also paraded on stage during the many beauty contests before being presented with awards. The cats competing at the show are scored on appearance, grooming, health and condition, and temperament, personality by experienced judges. The judges who came from Italy, Greece, the Czech Republic, and elsewhere awarded the top prize to General Lee, a 3.5-year-old male Bengal weighing 8 kilos. That's all the time we have for now, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.
"19 News is brought to you by Kirkish Furniture.
To all my dear friends, I can't express the amount of gratitude I feel today as I pack up to leave